No. Oh my God, no. Okay, let me take that back.
No, I mean, okay, porn can be harmful.
Oh wow, I'm the worst person to ask a couples question because I made a career off couples porn.
I think porn can be harmful to couples if the guy or girl is in another room, like furiously masturbating obsessively to porn and not taking care of the needs of their partner.
I don't feel that porn is harmful to couples. I've felt that porn has improved my sex life. One of my favorite things to do is to put my man in front of a computer and get down under the desk and suck his dick. I can be down there for hours. I have no problem with it. In fact, it's hot. For the concept that he is surfing the internet and looking at hot bitches while using my mouth hole. That turns me on.
Well, it depends how couples treat porn, you know? If the guys seclude themselves from their wives and don't want to fuck them anymore because they rather jerk off on porn, then yes, it can be bad for relationship and for couples. But if couples turn each other on watching porn together or include it into their sex life, it can be helpful and fun.
I think it's helpful.
I don't think porn is harmful to couples. I think it really depends on what couples do with their porn.
There's got to be something that you haven't done that you're like, oh my God, that would be so much fun. But who better to try it with than your loved one?
It is in this, if there's like a problem. I think porn is great for couples to bond and to like discover new things about one another. I've met a lot of couples, especially today, that, this is the thing that they do together. They come to the convention and they like, have fun together. And I think it's a really good bonding experience for couples.
Just like gambling can ruin a relationship if you make it an addiction, and if the people around you aren't aware of what you're doing, I feel like it's the same thing in a relationship. Anything can become harmful if you let it, and that's your choice.
I don't think that porn is harmful to couples, but I think it depends on the couple, and if your relationship is structured such that it is restrictive and repressive, then it could be detrimental to the structure of the relationship, but it sounds like the relationship was doomed to begin with, personally.
We're stunt people. We are doing completely unrealistic acts involving a goat in a chandelier and 6-inch heels that no one does at home. So we're basically the equivalent of watching Olympic athletes. I can't do a ski jump in like 5 turns and land and not shatter an ankle. But when you're looking at porn, you're literally looking at the best fuckers in the world giving their A game. When you try and go home and duplicate that, you're gonna end up in a sling.
I think porn can be harmful to couples, especially if both partners in that relationship don't agree on whether they'd like porn or not. Like if one partner really is into porn and one partner's really not into porn, that could cause some friction. I think the real problem is that people don't communicate. I think that could be drugs, that could be alcohol, that could be working too much.
I think it can actually really help couples discover each other in a better way. Like there's some people who don't really know a lot about positions, about orgasms, different ways to foreplay. I think it could really teach couples certain things that they've never seen before. And I think it could be arousing also for both of them.
I think that porn can be a really fun thing to spice up a relationship, but if you're not if you're not inviting someone into that and you're ignoring your partner, then that's not healthy.
For me, I definitely think when it comes to being in the bedroom, if your woman or guy is a little shy, sometimes watching someone else that you maybe can relate or see yourself in really helps to make the situation a little bit more comfortable.
I think it's really, really beautiful when you see couples that come to conventions or send you an email and say, we love watching your stuff together. So, I mean, in my personal opinion, I think it's very good for couples. It's really hot.
If you kind of use it as a reason to neglect your partner or have something like away from your partner that you're not sharing with them, then I think it's harmful. But if it's either something that you share with your partner in a healthy way, or if it's something that like you get like inspiration from, of things to like try at home, then I think it can be really helpful.
I think it could be good for couples. Like, people are just very closed-minded and paranoid. But I think if you're you open your mind to it, it could be a very good thing for relationships.
Porn fosters insecurity because you're watching incredibly attractive people doing incredibly difficult things. And then you see the porn, and then you go look in the mirror, and you look at yourself, and you try and do the position, you're not even that flexible to get into it. Or you try and deep throat, and you can't. And you're like, wow, I suck. In that way, when people don't realize that they're looking at a fantasy,